While single mothers have it tough in every sector of Israeli society, single Bedouin mothers are particularly disadvantaged. Most have been abandoned by their husbands, who also happen to have younger wives. And Islamic tradition makes it difficult for the rejected spouses to file for divorce. But now, one such group is taking their fate into their own hands, as we see in this report. Israel's Bedouin community is one of its most impoverished. But one group is particularly disadvantaged: single Bedouin mothers. Abandoned by their husbands in favor of their other wives, not officially divorced, they aren't eligible for state support. Divorce is not an option because it would mean losing custody of their children according to Islamic law. Their situation appears hopeless. But now, a new project is giving them fresh hope. It's called the Hura Women's Catering Enterprise, and it's giving these single mothers from this Bedouin town in the Negev a new lease on life.
We connected up with the hot lunch program that the government is running and thought that this is a wonderful opportunity for the women of the community to be cooking hot meals for their own children in the schools of their own community.
We believe that once people get, especially women, get money, they will be able to lead and to manage their lives better. Once they, every day in the morning, have to stand there and ask for 5 shekels from their husbands, they will never get anywhere with that.
For many of the women involved in the project, it's actually the first time they've been able to work, the first time they've been able to support their families. They say that what this has done for their image within their families has been incredible, but it's also done wonders for the way they see themselves.
This work makes me feel like I'm providing for myself. It makes me feel like I'm alive.
Despite the project's initial success, in this traditional society, it hasn't always been easy.
At first, for some families it was hard, but they get used to it that a woman is working.
The women themselves talk about how their brothers and their fathers and their husbands look at them now as wage earners in an entirely different way.
One of the women, actually, after she started working, her ex-husband wanted to come back to her. And now she's strong enough to say, I'm sorry.
And the change has permeated their entire families. Kamris says her first goal is to buy her kids a computer. Many of the other women are now sending their children to university, including their daughters. All agree that with their new status as bread makers and bread winners, none will ever let themselves be pushed around again.
A woman needs to be made of steel, not weak.
This is Jonathan Elkins reporting.